Dear students, coming to the 7th experiment in Excel, that is the last experiment of Excel. The problem says you have to create a table containing the percentage of commission to be given to a salesman in different zones. The commission is as follows. If a salesman is belonging to the south zone, then 10% of the commission of whatever sales done by him should be given. If he is from the north zone, to his sales 12.5% of commission has to be given. And if he is from east zone, then 14% of commission is to be given. Then if he is from the west zone, then 13% of the commission has to be given. So this is one table which you are supposed to create in the Excel sheet, wherein you are defining the commission part. Okay, you are defining the commission part, which can be exchanged, which can be changed anytime. Now you have to create another table wherein you need to give the information about the name of the salesman, the name of the zone where he is belonging to, the place where he is belonging to, the name of the item which he sells, what is the rate of the item per unit, how many quantity he sells, how many quantity which is sold. Now these are the inputs which you are supposed to give. What are the inputs? Name of the salesman, zone name, place name of the item sold, then unit price of the item sold, then name of the item sold, then quantity, how much quantity is sold the item. These are the inputs which you are supposed to give. Now next one, you calculate the total sales of the amount of each salesman. That's very easy. How to calculate the total sales? Multiply the quantity sold with the unit price. That's very easy. Now referring to the first table, that is a zone table, compute the commission which should be given to the particular salesman. Now commission depends upon the total sales, the amount which he gets from the total sales multiplied by the zone's commission percentage. Okay, that you have to calculate. Then afterwards you have to use the concept of advanced filtering technique to show the records of the various zones separately, and to show the record of only the east and west zones, and to show and to display the details of the items which are sold more than 50 in the south zone or north zone. So these are the conditions which are put, and using advanced filters you have to just create the resultant data, and you have to put it in the Excel sheet. Now we shall go to the experiment part by part. The first part which says you need to define the zone information. Okay, so I'll delete this and I say zone, and then percentage. Okay, so what are asked? You need to give zone and percentage. South, I'll do north, south, east, west. So you are free to give any names. Here I'll give north, south, then east, then west. So 4 zones are defined, and you are supposed to define the 4 zones. Now corresponding percentage. What is the percentage for the north zone? It is 12.5%. Okay, mention 12.5%. Okay. Now what is the percentage for the south zone? For the south zone it is 10%. Okay, it is 10%. What is the percentage for the east zone? East zone it is 14%. Okay, 14%. Then what is the percentage for the west zone? West zone percentage is 13%. So now first table is created. what do? You create a table mentioning zone and percentage with the north, south, east, west and corresponding percentages. That's done. Now you need to create a second table. What is the second table? Create a worksheet with the salesman's name of the salesman. Then next is zone name. So zone, to which zone he is belonging to. Then the place name, where he is belonging to in that particular place. Then item, name of the item sold. So name of the item sold, TV. Then what is the unit price of that? So unit price, how much quantity he has sold, rate per unit, quantity, rate per unit, quantity. These are the inputs to be given. Name, zone. I'll do one more. Let us say Nisha, she is from west zone. Please make a note, whatever entry you do here, the spelling must be exactly equivalent to whatever you make an entry in the zone table. So it's not that the north NORTH and here NOURTH, it will not accept. So whatever you mentioned over here in the zone table should be pakka over here also. So west zone. So west zone, okay, I'll say Kumta. So she sells washing machine. Right? Washing machine. So the unit price of that washing machine may be say 15,000. She might have sold 25. Now coming to total sales. What is the total sales? Total sales is equal to quantity sold multiplied by the unit price. That is it, total sales. Now coming to commission. What is a commission? Commission must be product of what she has sold out, right? So now commission varies here, isn't it? The commission varies here. How? Equal to, if condition, the zone entry is equivalent to, right, the north, then commission becomes total sales multiplied by 12.5%. Otherwise, if the zone is belonging to south, if the zone is equal to the south, then the commission becomes total sales multiplied by 10%. Otherwise, if the zone belongs to east, then the percentage becomes, commission becomes total sales multiplied by 14%. Otherwise, anyway, you have got only one choice, that is the west choice, total sales multiplied by 13%. I repeat it once again. If, okay, brackets, second, third, right? I repeat it once again. If the zone B16 is north A2, then his total sales must be multiplied by 12.5%. Whereas if otherwise, if the zone is south, right? If the zone is south, then if the zone is south, then commission must be 10%. Whereas if the zone is east, then commission must be 14%. If the zone is west, otherwise it is 13%. So if B6 is equal to A2, so normally you can make a general statement by making $A $2. $A $2. That becomes a permanent cell address in general. So here also $A $2. Then here also it is $B $2. Then once again here also it is $A $3. Then it is $B $3. Then I'm sorry if there's a condition mistake. If zone is equal to $A $4, then it is multiplied by $B $4. Otherwise it is $B and $5. Right? So what I've done, same thing I've done here also. Click and drag. So got it here. See, you can make a difference here. I will make for the south zone, I will make it as 20%. See, anything with the south zone, the percentage commission is increased. That's the idea. I need not calculate it in every step. If somebody wants to say make it as 13%, say 13% to say let us say 16%, then see my percentage increases. Okay, so this is the idea. If at all you want to make any changes in the percentage, you need to change the percentage in the zone table itself. Commission will be automatically changed, right? So this is one part of it. So zone table is done. This table is done. You have calculated the total sales as well as commission to be given calculated. Now, third half of the exercise is using advanced filter, show the result in various parts of the worksheet. So you need to display some information using advanced filters. Okay. So what it is now, first one is show the records of various zones separately. Okay. See here I have the mixture of the records. North zone is there, south zone is there, south zone is there, east zone is there, west zone is there, west zone is there. I need to show the separate records only with the north zone, only with the south zone, only with the east zone, only with the west zone. So to do so, what should I do is I should take a small entry like zone. Same thing, I'll write zone here, no spelling mistake. Here I take north. Okay, I take north here. Then I go here, then say zone. I'll say south. Then I'll come here, zone. Then east. Then I'll go to here, zone. Then I'll make west. So there are 4 zones. What I have done is I have separated north zone, south zone, east zone and west zone. So these 4 zones are separated. Now what I do is my job is to filter the entire records into zone wise. To do so, I will select the entire worksheet. After selection, I go to data, I go to more filters, then I go to advanced filters. Okay, once I go to advanced filter, it will ask me what criteria I need to filter the data. What criteria I need? I need the zone criteria. First criteria is I need north zone to be separated. So I'll select these two. Okay. Then where do I need to copy the data? Please remember, I repeat it once again. Select the entire table, go to data, go to more filters, go to advanced filters. What is the criteria? Criteria, I want north zone only to be separated from the entire table. Where do I copy or where do I paste those data? So click here, then select this so that I can paste. So done. From the entire data, my north zone is displayed. How many entries are there in north zone? Only one entry is there in the north zone. Okay, I will go for the south zone now. How do I go to the south zone? I'll select the table, go to data, go to more filters, go to advanced filters. My condition now becomes south zone. Option, where do I paste? I'll paste it here. Okay. How many records are there for the south zone? 2 records. 2 records have come. Now, similarly, I'll select the same data and then I'll go to more filters, advanced filters. I want now east zone. My condition becomes east zone. Where do I paste that record? I'll click here. So I'll say okay. My east zone. How many east zones are? There is only one east zone. Now, next I'll select the entire data. Then go to data, more filters, advanced filters. My condition is to select the west zone. Now, where do I keep the data? I'll keep it here. Okay. West zone. 2 records. So now, first part of the second exercise is over. I have selected north zone separately, south zone separately, east zone separately, and west zone separately. Okay. This point is over. Now, I need to show the records of only east and west zones. Show the records of only east and west zone. That's very simple. What did I do is, I have selected the, let us say, zone. That's for my purpose, I'm doing bold. See, what is the exercise is asked? I need to show the records of only east and west zones, right? So here I have selected only one zone, east or west or south or north. So what I do is, I select east zone as well as west zone. So what I did, my condition becomes 2 instead of 1. Okay. Then select that entire table, go to more filters, go to advanced filters. My condition here is these two, east and west. Options, where do I paste this? I'll paste this here. Done. Now I got only east and west, records of only east and west. Now, second condition is over. Coming to the last condition, I want the details of the items sold more than 50 in south or north zones. Okay, south or north zones. So now here I will select the 2 zones with the condition. So exactly like this, but with one more condition, that is zone south and what is one more, or north zone. So south or north zone, and one more condition is items quantity should be what is asked here. Display the details of the items sold more than 50. That means quantity, I need to type quantity also here. It's a double condition. So quantity should be more than 50. More than 50. So here 2 conditions apply. Not only zone condition, but item sold more than 50. That also comes into picture. So same procedure. I will copy this. We'll go to data, go to more filters, more advanced filters. So now my condition here is entire this conditions. Then I'll copy this to here. Done. So only north and south. See, there is one more south entry, but that the sales quantity is 20, so that is not selected. South, Mangalore, Krishna and Rama, they are selected. Rama and Krishna selected, one from north zone and another from south zone. So this is the exercise which you are supposed to do, the last exercise. Okay, so I'll do that. What are the things which you need to do? Define a zone first, then make a table, then calculate total sales. Total sales is a multiplication of these two. Then commission. Commission you have to refer to the previous table. If zone is north, then percentage is this, like this, which I have already mentioned. Okay, so do it, drag it, then separate it as per the zone. Separate zones, then two zones, here two zones, here one more condition, zones, so south and north with the items sold more than 50. Okay, but it's an easy experiment, so you can do it, right? So that completes your Excel experiment.